Good morning everyone and welcome back to the two-headed wolf gaming channel and Laysara Summit Kingdom, where I think today we're finally going to be completing Talent Top. It was a higher level of challenge than I expected in the beginning, but of course I didn't know what to expect from avalanches, on how to balance economies and all that, but I have learned, I have discovered, and I've been having so much fun playing this game and talking about this game even with family and friends that I've been really looking for, and I'm looking forward to further challenges. I didn't expect, I knew I liked how the game looked and I thought it was a really nice idea for a game, but I didn't expect it for it to be this good, this special. I'm really amazed. On this side, we need a bit more honey. Now, as we're going higher in higher level of knowledge, I think we're gonna get a few more challenges going forward. I believe that besides a few more monks, we will need a few more yaks as well. And if we can delete some of the buildings at their lower levels in order to build yak utopias, I think that they will be worth it. So over on this side, with one of these perfumeries, we can put down another yak utopia. We'll just have to build some haymakers, right, in order to make fodder. And then we can even open another perfumery. And that could work as well. Because, yeah, we still have 6 surplus there. We still have a surplus of rock crystals. And we can make more perfumes. We, we can definitely do a lot more. So we need to figure out what are the needs of our people and how we can provide to them in order to achieve at least the basic level here of needs at the level of research, meaning at level 8 of research, as we're going higher and higher. So these two people, they are missing some enlightenment. Apparently a praying station did not reach them, so we're gonna make it this nice and simple, and we'll put down a praying station over here. There we go. We can even upgrade a few of these houses, and we'll do that. And now we're gonna wait for the next step, right? During snow clearing, okay, some buildings are disabled, missing resources, that's the meat, and supply too low. Or meat, right? Yes. Okay, let's wait for the next level. Okay, at the next level, at level 7, nobody has higher requirements. There is a chance that at level 8 we will get the next level of requirements. We did not. Okay, so there is a cap. The cap helps us a lot. It makes everything a lot easier, so I'm happy with that. Over on this side, I would like to put down another horn. However, this requires what? So except for money, 8 artisan and 12 yak force. I'm okay. Because on this side I do not want us to go through the same motion all over again. Here I am not gonna be concerned at the moment, but I might decide to do the same, like reduce the level of power for this. If I was to do it right now, wouldn't be that bad. However, it does have high upkeep, right? 68. So let's leave some money in our treasury. Let's gather, we're just gonna try to bring in a few more monks, and let's try to gather some extra cash. What I would like to do, of course, is what I said earlier, or in the last episode, an avalanche. Okay, we're getting an avalanche here. It's good that we've reduced its power, and as I said, we're not too concerned about this area right now. Yeah, we're not super concerned for this area as it doesn't have a huge amount of people in it. But we are going to, of course, help them. Enable this. And let's bring another one of these snow workers. And we'll bring him over here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I didn't place the building in the end, so I could have reduced some of the damage there, but if this is a level 3 or a level 2 avalanche, I think we're fine. Even reducing it once, I think it's going to be more than enough. But what we need, first of all, is to replace these monks because they lose us 180 gold. And I am thinking that this is where we need to work on them, right? Activate this gong again. And then I had this shrine in order to bring in incense. If I was to produce incense, we would require a few more of these monks. But it does require only herbalist and cedar grove. At this level we would produce 8 cedar, so that is really good. We could fit in one of these herbalists here, a cedar building, yes. Okay, let's try to work with this and actually build it. Because if we're building it, in the end we're gonna lose less money. And if we're providing some incense to this building, we can upgrade it. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more cash from it, but we do need to get a few more monks as well. There's some honey missing here. I think I'm gonna start producing it at a lower level and transport it up here. Maybe even transport it in multiple areas. What else could we provide them with? Cheese. We would have to transport it. Butter, tea, meat. Yeah, food would be great because it would reduce their demand for honey. Let's see, if I wanted to build another gold mine here, we would have space for one more. So I wouldn't really go further with upgrades on this side. And rather than stay undersupplied here, let's delete the house. And then let's place down and upgrade it to level 2. Now we need a few more monks. And where would be the best place to obtain them from? Could get a few more artisans there, but it would increase the food demand. On this side, if we wanted to give them enlightenment, it would require us to provide them with a yak guardian, which requires yaks. We could provide them using a mandala. Actually, let's let the game go forward. Mostly because we're trying to liberate some people from under snow. And some of them are monks. So maybe this is going to bring back the people that we require. Or we could start placing a few more monks here. Okay, so shoveling, having houses under snow does not reduce the number of workers. It just reduces your taxes. Good. Let's make sure we move our snow shovelers out of the way of any kind of future avalanche. And I'm thinking that for now, I should be placing a few more of these monk houses. And this area requires a few more incense workers, so we'll do that. Upgrade these houses. Great. We're missing only one worker now, and we're pretty much good. Let's start working on our next industries. There are 2 that I have in mind. One for a lot of cash, and 2 is the tapestry production that our citizens need. Oh, it's here in the resources. And it's this one. So, we need the ornament foundry. Copper, gold, in order to make ornaments. So we'll be transporting gold to the ornament foundry. We'll have copper from the copper mine. And we'll also need charcoal. And then we'll import the cedar. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Just because this one has some upkeep and I think it's cheaper to import. And then we'll export this. Let's see. So if we were to look at some of these areas. There was one area here with both copper. Right, it's this one right here where I started a bit of a business. Yes. We have 2 surplus of copper here. How much would it require? On these 3, we would require 2 copper. Perfect. For 8 ornaments. This one requires 12 ornaments in order to produce 4 ornated. Okay. Well, that's 4 gold and another coal. We have some trees here, so we can produce enough coal for everybody. Let's try to make this. I will be taking a road. How? Actually, let me run forward just to get a bit of extra cash. I'll put down one of these. We'll draw another road. Make sure this gets well supplied. Not enough, we need a few more trees, so I'll put down another one of these. Okay, I think that is enough. And now we can go forward and say, hey, I want you to make an inlay manufacturer. 26 months. This is a pretty big building, but it's so cool looking. So I would want to place it somewhere, you know, far. Let's place it maybe here. Because if I place it here and I draw a road, I could draw a road on this side as well. And try to supply it from 2 different sides, right? So, this is the first one. We will need a trading center. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it either way. What are we if we're not experimenting? Painted cedar is 26. Okay. And we will need 2 of them because we also need to export it. But we shall see. We'll place another trading... Actually, I can place it now. And we'll export it at 80. Hopefully this is going to be good money. What else do we need next? So going forward... we need to be importing the gold, right? Gold mine. Bring it over here to an ornament factory. Because we're gonna bring now copper from here. Let's see. So that is 2 copper, 8 charcoal, or 4 charcoal, and we need... or we're gonna get 1 gold. We need 1 gold for this. There's a gold mine here. We'll place it over here. We're going to go for a transport. And we're gonna say a yak post. Do we need a yak post, or can I make a... I can make a connection here maybe. Is there a building in the way? Yes. So there is a building in the way over there. These trees, which I've just built, there's really not another way to go around it. Okay, then I guess we'll need a yak post. I will drag the gold from here to here, and then we'll go from here to all the way down here. Good. Ornaments. We'll give them... How many could we provide? I think if we provide 3, we'll make 3. 2.7 at this point. Let's see if I put more. No, we're still producing 2.7 because we're not producing more ornaments. So I'll stay at this and then I'll export over here. Okay. It cost me 78 to import. It cost me 213 to export. Let's see if we can upgrade some of these areas. If I upgrade this, once again, they will require more goods because they're running short on fish. I could give them butter tea or smoked meat in order to reduce their complaints. Should I be making more smoked meat? That could make more people happy. I do have salt, right? At the end of the day, I do have a bit of salt. We just need to supply another one of these buildings with charcoal. I think we can start building around here and bring in a bit more charcoal. Or the other thing that I could do is get a few more artisans. Let's try to get a few more artisan houses here. Just because I feel like we could. Right, it's one of those situations where we are right in the middle of our market. And it seems like we have thought of this before. Yeah, and now they need an enlightenment center. Or a praying center. And let's see, if I upgrade this. Yep, things are fine and we can upgrade this further. And we're good on artisans. The only thing that we're suffering on is actual monks. And the monks need tapestry. Let's wait. Let's get our money back here. And as soon as we get our money back, we'll start producing tapestry. And these are the first people that we will supply them with goods. Build a summit temple at the top of the mountain. Okay. Let's see. Have 90 citizens living close within monastery walls. I guess it's the first time when we have to try to see if we can get monastery walls in a way that makes sense. Yeah, this is not really working, right? I actually have to build a wall around them. Would I build it surrounding any people? I'm guessing it's only the monks that want the monastery walls. But there's so little space that I left here that this is not gonna happen, and I'm not sure exactly what the consequences of that will be. If I try to build another district, but where? How many houses would we need for 90 people? 4 monks live in one house. Oof. Yeah, I guess we would have to at least upgrade it once so that we go from 4 monks to, what is it, 8 monks in total? Let's see, what's the level 2 monk house give us? I could start building a district up there as well if I try to close down on some of those. Let's see, 8 monks in total. So that would be about 12, 13 houses. 13 houses. Still a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly that the monastery walls is really one of those mechanics which I like. Mostly because I haven't seen how I would build one of these. Like, we can place them within these. Oh, no, let's see. So if I put... I'm wondering if I close... If I put a gate there and I put a gate here. And we'll put gates on all of these exits. Do they consider that they're surrounded by walls? No. Nope. Nope. It would have been too easy, huh? I guess I'll try to put a few more down. Just to see. But no, this is not enough. They actually have to be surrounded by walls. And I don't think I really want to do... We're gonna try something which, once again... sounds a bit stupid. But here we are, trying stupid ideas. Okay, that actually closed the wall, closed the road to it. Let's see. I do this. Well, what is the point of it? So, if these gates actually block them, yeah, they just have to have an all-around wall. I guess we cannot cheese it. I hoped, but apparently that is not really how this works. Either way, let's focus on something else. And I feel like that something else will probably have to be money balance turn negative, weather breakdown, quest failed, spirits failed, we need to give away some money. Okay, so missing workforce penalty, okay, and weather breakdown compensation minus 200. I see. Okay, the spirits didn't like us, but we're still okay. Good. I said that I want to provide people with tapestry, right? We're on full cash. Even if we're losing some of the money right now, we're still on full cash. What can I do on this side? More enlightenment. Either mandala or incense. Or yak guardian. I feel like we have enough for yak guardian. Yes, except for monks. And then the mandala. I can place down a yak guardian over here. This allows us to upgrade a few more houses. And what else would you like? Incense. Well, at this point, I guess I'm just gonna go for the tapestry. How do we get ourselves some tapestry? We need some crystals. We need a weaver. And the base wool production is up high, but we need just a 4 production over here. Okay, well, let's start building it. It's over here. Raw crystal mines, dye producer, with herbalist, and I think we can fit what? I place it like this. It's not really the best way. Let's do one of these. Then we'll have... yeah, we'll have a yak shack here. We'll drag a road there. Now, we'll place down one of these dye houses, which needs to be placed on the river. Pom pom pom. We can't do it on that side, we can't do it over here. We can do it up here. And luckily for us, we're very close to our dyes. Where do we want to produce the rest of it? So if I make a carpenter here, I can still leave the production of this over here. However, it would be too expensive. We wouldn't need to produce this much over there. I could have moved those buildings, but for some reason I hurried. We could make those over here. We'll say crystal mines. Is it the crystal that I need? No, I need the dye. And I'm not producing anywhere over here some dyes, but I am producing somewhere in the world. Hopefully we'll get a menu to jump from one business to the other as well. But there was one thing which we should be looking at. Key bindings, this one. Camera slots, save a bunch of camera slots and just jump from one side to the other. That's something which I will use a lot more going forward. Let's see. Tapestry. I want you. Yeah, I think I want the goods over here. Can I build a road if I was to put a yak shack there? Necessarily. I will build this one here. I'll build the yak shack over there. Because I want to fit another one here maybe and another one of these business if need be. And let's see if I put a better road going forward. Can I send the goods over? No. Can I move it closer? That's not something I can do either. If I was to move the building here, could I reach it? Yes. We'll leave it at that for now. Where do we have our dyes? Where we have our painted cedar. 2 crystals we would need and 4 herbs in order to get this. Since that is transporting goods, we could push the dye maker closer. Around here, meaning. So we'll do that. We'll say the dye maker will stay here. Then we'll have the herbalist over here. Right, we do that. We do the crystal transportation here. Not in range. I thought that this would transport things further, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. How far can I push this building? If I am here, I can still reach. But this cannot. If I try to make something like so, this should work. There it is. Now we're making enough dye, I would say. We just need a few more textiles in order to make more tapestry. And for that we will need more of these and more of these. Let's put this one over there, and apparently it reaches, which is great. I'll put another one of these buildings here. We'll drag a road. We'll build another one. Like that. Come on. Ah, still doesn't reach there. And I'll put in an even better road, and hopefully this is going to reach. Yes, great. Now we have a lot of tapestry that I want to put out in a yak shack. We definitely need to bring a few more artisans and a few more of these monks. We are running hella short, but hopefully with some of this transportation, we will not only achieve our mission, but we will even provide people with some much needed goods. Okay, monks. Where are our monks and where do we transport this? I think we will need a few more yaks as well. People up here, I guess they could use it, but I think it's some of the ones in the new district. This one right here, right? Yeah, this is where we can send those. So let's take a look. And we'll say send. Over here. Not a commodity supplier. Do we have a commodity? We don't have a commodity supplier in place. Okay, well let's place the commodity supplier then. Okay, that's not a great range. What is this? An incense maker. Can I place it here and still be okay? No. Let's see, if I can fit a commodity supplier here with a nice range, that we can, then I will just draw a road there. Which should be, yeah, should be enough. And then with the commodity supplier, let's see. We're sending goods here. There it is, 250. Alright, with so many artisans in town, we can finally start some real work. What have we been doing so far? Getting ready. Our settlement is now developed enough to support production of ornaments. Let's reap this precious metal from rocks. Kindly ask the earth spirits to share their valuables with us. Humble children of nature, of course. Provide 150 citizens with ornaments. It's good. We're producing some of those as well. But we really need the monks to upgrade. And in this situation, except for the fact that... Oh no, over here we can pretty much finish it. What are we doing with this? We're producing beer. And we could be producing some tsampa as well, so let's do that. There it is. Bring it over here. They want even more. We'll do something like this. And we'll try to disconnect some of these in order to connect this to the brewery. We'll do this over here. Nice. How are we doing on goods? Well, at least we can get our monks going. And... one more and we've hit our limits. Look at these houses. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're short on yaks, but that is totally fine because we have a way to fulfill this very quickly, and it's actually going to be a bit more efficient, allowing us to delete some of these buildings up at the top as well. So we're going back here. Let's see. I think I can place it here if I do some moving around. Let's move these eggs. And if I am right, then I should be able to move this and also copy one. Yes, allowing us to put down another road as well. There's a bit more perfume here to be sent to this yak shack. And then we will need a bit of fodder. And what I am thinking... let's see. Yeah, this is fodder. We wouldn't need this anymore. So rather than supplying this area, let's see. We'll supply this building as well. Let's see. Okay, and we need a bit more fodder there. Which one is the next building which could supply it? I believe that if we remove these two, right, now we're getting the full number. And now we need a few more artisans. Always a balance game. We're getting another avalanche, but this one is at level 1. Nice. Because we do have some protection. We said that if we upgrade this building, they will require more fish, which we do not have. What other needs would they have? Could we provide them with something else? No, unless we provide them with new smoked meat, which we haven't continued, that building chain. We wouldn't really be able to upgrade these buildings. We could also provide them with more tapestry. And we would be very close to upgrading them. We could even give them ornaments. Let's take a look at the export of utensils. It's on this side. We're making some money, but if we focus on getting ornaments, we would make even more money. And that's what I'm thinking. Is that we can make charcoal. Yeah, and I can bring this here. Let's see, another ornament foundry. With this copper mine, I want to send some copper there. Not in range. Okay, we can fit it here. I will be disabling 2 of these buildings. This will give us some artisan back, which stabilizes our economy, weirdly enough. I will be sending 2 copper here then. I definitely need to get a bit of that coal and some gold. Gold will be easy. There we go. And the next step would be just get the coal. And for that, if I place a trader here, still need those trees. So we're gonna go with coal first. Like so, then we'll build, or we'll put 2 trees here. How much does this produce? 4, and we need 12. Actually, I think it depends. Yeah, 4 there. And now I need you to get over on that side. But unless I put down one of these card posts, I guess it's going to be very difficult to do so. So we'll do this. And with you, I am going to say 8 of these. I believe it was on this side, right? So if I'm providing you, if I'm providing these people with prosperity, I'm pretty much upgrading them to the next level. Which means that they will require more, but I think I'm okay with that. It's either that, or I can provide the people over here with the ornaments. Which I wouldn't say it's the best place. Definitely that first district is the most fit for upgrades and for getting more artisans. But there's another thing which I haven't thought about. How do we get to that district? Because it does require another trading post, right? And I can't bring it to the same, nope. I would have to put down another one of these, and where do we place it? That is the question. Well, since we're not using these anymore, 1, 2, yeah, difficult. I don't think that placing it over here, it would have the reach, but let's try it out. At the end of the day, we still need the building. Transport route invalid. Oh, wait, sorry. This one stays here. And what I care for is another trading post. Or not a trading post, but a... yak post. Which is not in range. Okay, so it does need to be in range. Can I, just out of curiosity, can I put down one of these smaller ones? I can, but they still have to be in range. Maybe a card post here, go with the goods there, go with the goods over here, and then... Wait. Surplus. We shall see whether this works. Where is the commodity supplier? Yes. Okay, so now he's sending 8. Did you see that? See what? It's a silver hawk, a sacred animal which links the mortal world with the spirits. Look, there's a ton of birds in here, and all of them look the same. Yes, I saw it too. It's a sign that it's perfectly clear to me. No need to wait any longer, let's raise a summit temple. Okay, before we do any of the summit temple thing, let's get some people here. Look at those houses. Level 4 artisan houses. Rich. Can we go further? We can. Look at that. I am so happy. We're gonna gather a bit more gold before going forward, but I am so happy with this system. Raise a summit temple, build a lift station bases and lift towers, and establish a supply of the following resources to the mountain peak. Butter lamps, wood, and ornamented cedar. You know what? We can do ornamented cedar very easily. If we need 0 out of 4, it means that we need the full production of ornamented cedar. Butter lamps, I believe we can increase that fairly easy. Wood wouldn't be a problem. To be honest, wood we can bring it from here. Yeah, we need 16. So we need to build a few more, but I think that is going to be fine. Now let's see, how do we build the summit temple? Lift base station. Okay, so we have a few areas like this one or this one here. Any other area where we could build? Okay, one over here as well. But would they force us to destroy one of these? Maybe. Let's see. Can I move it in a way that it doesn't? Okay. Two. This one is a 3x3. If I move this salt maker here does not have to be. And let me think of another, like, can I build another shaft like from here? Let's put it over here. I believe we can make this work. We'll drag a roll like that. Let's stay on the cheaper road. Drag a roll like this. We're going to be destroying this. Move the mine higher. Keep dragging that road in, right? Yes, demolish this. Let's see. Starting to get super excited with this. There it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. No connection to Summit Temple via tower lifts. Okay, so the next building is the tower lifts. Okay, we'll build them on that side. 4 lowlanders, -9 upkeep. Okay. Oh, I love this. Nice. So why are we so much in the negative? Because we're missing 766. This should be under a build button. Because all of a sudden, yeah, I'll write this down afterwards. All of a sudden I'm minus 76. I wasn't prepared to get minus 76 on the monks, right? Can I disable it? And I cannot disable it either. That is a bit unfortunate. I do not like that as a system. Because at this point, how do we go further, right? I will look for the empty spaces that I'm running with here in order to expand on monks. Can this market reach any areas like so? Okay, we can place a few houses here. Good, they want a bit more tsampa. So if I supply with a bit more barley, that's a bit more production, people should be happy. Now I'm gonna upgrade this further. Even further. And luckily for us, even further. Nice. Got some really nice quote-unquote temples there. And given the proximity, I believe I can move the barley farms on this side. We can put down a road here. One, two, yeah, I can do this. And if I move the house over here, and I move the shrine over here, things would still be fine. Good. And we could place a few more houses like so. They say that they do not reach the market. And they'd be right until we connect the road. Maybe even make a better road. Nice. At this point, we can go even further in the levels of these buildings. That gives us enough monks. You need more tsampa. And I believe you need better roads as well. Or, there's another thing which I could do. Can I reach? No, but if I put down a better road. I can still not reach, so I will have to move it a bit further. Like so. I can bring this field closer. Like so. And if I can give a better road, maybe it's gonna work. Yes. Good. We also need a bit more honey, but that is easily produced. There we have it. Once again, we're on the positive. We just need to somehow... Let's see, what's the next level here? How do we transport goods? This building sends resources to the summit. Okay, so we need to produce these resources somewhere and then transport them via yak shacks or something to the top. I believe that that is the case. And unless I'm stopping the selling of utensils, we can't really upgrade this, right? Bring it to the next level. I guess we're gonna lose on some gold here. But we're going to need it. We're gonna make more gold by selling this. Yes, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna sell this. We're gonna place another one of these. What did we need for it? Gold. Done. A bit more copper. Done. And then charcoal, right? Which would be better to make another charcoal maker here. Take one more tree here. Let's see, that's a 2 surplus. And I guess I'll be putting the chickens like something like this, like try to put them in a row. Wait, oh, there's an avalanche. Bad timing. But still, let's close it over here. Because we need to produce these ornaments first. They're gonna help us in the future, right? Yes, good. Then I'm sending ornaments here. Then we're having a surplus on this side. We can even import a bit more to produce more, and that's great. Let's see. Where did we gain the super avalanche? It's over here. I guess I did not prepare for it any longer, and I got punished for it. Enable. What would we want to uncover first? Maybe put the snow shoveler somewhere here. Losing a lot of money. You don't have a road. I've placed you in the wrong place. There you go. Ooh, okay. I really thought that this would go quicker, but apparently not. Let me see what we can do. Because we're not really doing great at this time. Now, if I wasn't to import, we couldn't be exporting. And I guess some of these yak shacks, they don't really require us. We can turn down their service. Well, let's leave some yaks there. Since I don't think we need to worry about another avalanche at this moment, we can disable these two. Famous last words? Maybe. We shall see. And then I guess we'll just disable something like this until we're done. Here it is. I think we can gather the wood from here. Okay, we're back in business. So, next. Ornamented cedar, we'll stop trading and we'll send it up the hill. Butter lamps, we need to make 18 butter lamps. And in order to make 18, we will need 4 of these. 5 utensils. What else can we import? Because it really feels like this magnific challenge. And yeah, painted cinder, incense, wool. No, we'll We'll have to work on this. Let's see. Where are we actually producing? There's a copper mine here which we haven't used. There's these foresters. We'll move them out of the way so that we can build a mine. What are you supplying? You are supplying them, and you need a bit more to produce more meat. Let's see, can I build it somewhere closer where he can reach? Maybe what I should be doing is build it somewhere down here and transport the wood up there. Like if I could move these two here, right? I'll go with the cart post. There we go. Yeah, done. And now we can move down the coppers. Nice. This new chain will work to make utensils, and thus we will work towards making butter lamps. We'll start with the coppersmith. How much do we need? 2 utensils per one of these. Okay. What did we need? We have to make the plan from the start. We need 4 butter lamp makers in the end. So we need 4 of them. 4? No, 3. 3 butter lamp makers. And that means that for that we will need 2 of these utensils makers. And we will have to put down a few carts as well. So that we can spread some of the resources around. Copper, then copper over here, then utensils over there. To a maximum of 10. Great. Step 1, pretty much done. Step 2. Charcoal. Charcoal is going to be super valuable. We're sending a lot of it uphill, up at the top, but we should start making charcoal somewhere at the bottom, I'm thinking. And then we will need to make milk, and we need 6 milk in total. So for 3 of these, 1, 2, 3. This one will stay here. We will need a few more artisans. These ones, okay, it doesn't take a lot. Doesn't take a lot of space. But these do. And I feel like we can put them like 1, 2, another one, 3. Yeah, we can do something like this with a nice road. And then we can have 3 of these. Like I can place one over here. We can drag a road to it. And have another one down like this. How many did we need? 6. Like 6 per... Yeah, so we can do one like this. One like this. One like this. Or inverted. And we will have this cart post here, where we drag all of these together. Then we'll send it over here, over here, over here. Supply chain completed. We need more yaks, and we need a few more artisans. Well, the good thing is we have not fully deleted this, as we're not gonna start another perfume chain. We're just gonna enable one of these buildings, right? There we go. We get our yaks back. You are not getting supply from anywhere. You are supplying that one. You are supplying this one. Okay. I'm looking for whatever our barley connections are. Good, and we'll enable this. There we go. One, oh, maybe two. One, two, great. Three. We can do this. I will really need to place down something to transport these goods with. So this would be 12 wood. And with this one it would be 18. And let's see, if I put down one of these yak posts, I believe that it's probably best to just transport wood with it. The reason why is because we will need to send some wood up to our objective, and we also need to send some wood for the charcoal maker, right? So if we're putting the charcoal maker wherever we're needing it for our production, then we can transport goods to it there. We were on our way figuring this out, and we would need a charcoal maker. And I said that we're gonna put our charcoal maker here. Let's set a... Is it control 4? Yes, control 4. Does it bring me here? Or do I need to press something else? Nope. Either way, let's see. How much charcoal do we need? 9 in total. And for that... we will need 2 of these. Not only we will need 2 of these, we will also need 1 of these. That we can throw it there. And then that will supply all of this. Good, okay. Lowlanders, needed. Let's set our transporters. Maybe it would be even better, rather than sending a bunch of yaks across this area. Yeah, that's what we need. So I could right now send a bunch of yaks here to each of these buildings, but those would use for each route, right? If I put down one of these, it is my belief that we will be able to supply it with the amount of wood that we need in one go. That sounds like the more efficient way to do it. So we're gonna do it like this. And here. Yes, that worked exactly as I thought it would be. And then we're gonna do this. And look at that. We're doing right. We're doing what we need to do. And we're gonna make it. And I am super excited for it. However, there's not enough space to place all of these buildings here, so I will have to do, you know, a bit of moving. Yeah, I can do that, and I can move these like so, and we'll put a small road here. Okay. Can I move you anywhere else? Nope. Can I put a yak post here? Yes. We're gonna throw this here, and then we're gonna send these lamps all the way up to here. Good. We're short on a yak, we're short on a few lowlanders, we're short on a few monks as well. And we have another route to send upwards. And this is this one, with wood. We'll send it at the top. Okay. Says that it has 0 surplus. How much are we sending here? 24? Are we using 24? We are using 24. Do we need that much? Not really. Can I control this? Not really. So, selling more than one resource from a single station generates additional costs. Let's stop bleeding money for now. What is our market like? Pretty full there. We're on this side. How about we get a few more houses, huh? Okay, now you need a bit more fish. Okay, that is too many houses. Let's build a smaller one and not upgrade it. So from here, we're gonna stop at the moment sending it forward. We could have just simply put disable on it. I could even disable these ones. And I think that for the moment that is the best idea because we can get some coal back. Another avalanche, yeah, totally fine there. Let's see how do we produce more wood somewhere here. I am getting a lot of Tsampa. Does this fit here? No. It does fit there, so that's some extra wood. And all of a sudden, yeah, we're getting there. I need only 2 more wood to transport at the top. And I am wondering, if I disable this, it should be okay, yes. And if I demolish this, like so, this should allow us to put down another one of these. We're gonna connect it here, and thus we have reached the top. I will wait until we have enough cash, and I'll try to figure out whether we can do this. I could place it here. This gold. Yeah, we're transporting it. There's no way around giving this up. The only thing I'm seeing is breaking this area. Trying to reduce... I pretty much let the snow fall there because I could drag a road through the back of this horn and thus I could move some of this stuff. We could take away some of the honey and bring it in through some other means of transport. For these areas, I could push houses closer, I feel, right? And upgrade them. Okay. Let's see, where are we at now? Yep, with all of the much needed goods. I believe we can get a bit more access here if we upgrade the roads. But maybe not. I will delete this road. Let's see, does this building fit here? No, it needs 4 squares. If I was to move a house here, would it work? It would work. So let me try to do something like so. Move it there. We'll bring some honey production here. Hey, are we good? I think we're good. Put something like so. Maybe bring this one over here. Great. Now tell me, can I make this here? Or how could I make this here? We need to delete some of these roads. Can I connect on this side? Yes. Good. Then we'll drag this one here. And let's see what we managed to do by deleting some of these roads. Okay, that is really bad. If I put the road back here, that is okay. And this still function because they're transporting it here and minting it. And there we have another lift. Money in the negative, lowlanders needed. And you know what? I believe we're okay with that. Now let's see. They would need too many goods over here. I guess there's only one district that we could really invest in at this point. And it's this one over here, right? Houses. Another one here. We need a bit more fish. We should be able to build another one, right? Wrong? Okay, I think we can. If I delete this road... No. If I move this building... If I move this praying temple here, if I move this building over here, I will be able to place now 2 more fishers. Not 1, but 2. Great. And this should supply our market, allowing us to upgrade these buildings. How far does the market reach? Well, it does reach the bottom. And since we do have some space here, I feel like we could move... Nope, it's too far. But what I could do is build a road here. And that will allow us to supply the market there. And it would allow us to put another house down, get a few more people. And I really feel like we need to work on a bunch of resources. Yeah, we need to make a bit more money. Because we will stop trading as well. And that will be very bad for us. After getting a fresh cup of coffee and doing a few pull-ups, I think I've woken up enough where my wheels started spinning and getting ideas. First of all, we need to stabilize our economy and we need to get a few more people and a few more yaks before pushing forward. This is the second out of 4 stages of building this temple, so I'm not sure exactly what we expect going forward, but we definitely need to get extra people before we start supplying this area or the summit temple with the rest of the resources. Otherwise, I really feel like we're going to lose control over building this area. So I am going to draw another road here, and we're gonna be placing these houses like so. And I'll try to throw in another one here. What are we missing? A few utensils. Okay, maybe we can supply a bit more later. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Let's place down a few more houses. Just like that. Does this market reach over here? No, so there's no point in doing anything else there. But this one, 5 out of 6 utensils, and I think we can throw in, we can throw in some decorations in the spaces that we have available, rather than supplying them with utensils. We can fulfill their needs otherwise. How many points do we get out of utensils? 2? Okay, it does have a pretty big value there. Still, if I go with something like this, we can even put another house here. And if I go with prosperity axis, let's see, something like so. And then over here we'll put a big one like so. We should be able to keep these people pretty happy, even though we're short on utensils. Let's see, where do we get them from? From here. And how much did we have? There's no extra. You are sending these all the way out there. Where else are we supplying this? In the ornament foundry. Okay, well, I still think we can do this. Now we need a bit of eggs, a few more eggs. Let's see, can I put down... Yeah, I can put it over here. Let's see. Just like that. Now it cannot reach the market there. But if I use maybe the row, let's see. I am thinking of putting this house somewhere up here, right? And then dragging a road like downwards. So we'll do like that. It's a bit weird, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Let's see, what else is there? A gong, a mandala, summit temple. Okay, we can give it access to the gong here. Right? Yes. So I can build a better road. There we go. Now we have 49 lowlanders and we're at 41 gold, which is good. Missing workforce penalty, some yaks, okay. We want to get some yaks going as well. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, there are quite a few of these hay dryers which are receiving too much hay. So we'll be moving this at least. Can't move it out there, and this won't fit over here. But we can place it down somewhere else and resupply one of these yak shacks. So I'll draw another road here. And we'll start with you. Let's see. Hey, stop sending it there, send it over here, and you send it over here, and we'll enable this. And we get a few more yaks. Of course, we can go even further, but this will be further expanses, and we don't need them now. But we can throw them in later on. Monks. Well, better than nothing. We can throw a monk here. A monk house. We can even put down one over here. If I delete these roads, because they're not needed. Or I could put it up here. I don't have any other building in mind, so I'm thinking we can do something like this. Yeah, the only worry was honey. Well, we got a few more people there. Let's see. Over on this side. Could have a house here, maybe. A house here. What's the situation with the goods over here? Well, we can definitely have another house. Or two, even. This. You're already transporting... Okay, the wood is already transported. The battle lamps and the ornamented cedar is the next thing. Let's see, these ones right here, right? So I need to enable this. We're slightly in the negative. I am going to be transporting goods. These goods will be transporting over here. Those are a lot of goods. So let me transport them over here. Seems like we aren't receiving anything at the moment. And why is that? Ah, I know why that is. It's because we haven't built those support pylons, right? So we need to go to these. And let's see, how do we connect it to that? This. 1, 2. Now it's at the top. Okay. Now we need the ornated cedar. And thank you very much for letting me know that it's called cedar. That's how it's being read. Or cedar, rather than cedar or however I called it. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. Where was the production? It was this production that I said I'm going to stop trading, right? Or partially I'm going to stop trading. See. No. We are looking for the ornated one, which is somewhere here, right? The ornaments, and we are sending them to this factory. Yes. And we're gonna stop trading here. That's a lot of money which we are losing. And I'm not sure we're gonna have to keep going with this. For a second, let's send it to the temple and let's see what's happening. Maybe I'm blocking myself. And I should probably save. But we're gonna try it. Why not? At the end of the day, what can possibly go wrong? Target building has to be in range of a production building. What am I choosing now? Oh, I'm choosing the factory. I see. So we need to build ourselves another one of these yak. This one right here. Another yak post to do it. You know what? Let's see what our next requirements are, because I want to place down a few more houses here, but we might need lowlanders, we might need artisans, or we might need monks. We don't know. Or I don't know. And because of that, it's better to supply the top with whatever we might need and then figure out our next steps. I think I'm okay with that idea. Let's see, a yak post, we'll place it over here. We do have some money, so we shouldn't be too worried about it, right? Just like this, and we'll send everything over here. Okay, continue. That's a really nice start there. Tell me that now we don't need goods anymore because we've already supplied it. Ah, isn't it magnificent? Always knew we would make it. We've got plenty of space and minerals, it won't be this easy elsewhere. Don't think about it now, rejoice! I can feel the spirit's inspiration rushing through my veins. I would prefer to keep my veins closed, thank you very much. And look at that! We've made it! We have successfully raised the Summit Temple. You can now continue to develop your town without further objectives or start a brand new settlement on a different mountain. Beautiful! Absolutely gorgeous. Somehow it feels like we've jumped a few steps because it was at 204, but maybe that was just a bug. Maybe it's easier on this first map. Constructed an operational Summit Temple in but constructed an operational summit temple is granting a alignment bonus for all houses on the mountain. Let's see. Actually, no, let's not go with this. Let's go with focus mode, right? There was the F button. Nope. Then we're going back in picture mode and we're gonna try to figure out. Ah, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I would be guessing that you don't care about this anymore, right? Let's see. If we cancel the transport route or disable the building, does this in any way stop functioning? Not all necessary resources are being delivered. Okay, so they do constantly need this be supplied in order for us to get the bonus. Okay, that is good to know. That is another element which we need to know for the future. Here, if we upgrade this, they will require even more resources. Over here, we can still upgrade a few houses. Great. And that is it. Look at that. Absolutely great. This has been so much fun. And I'm really looking forward to the next episode. This one will definitely be more than an hour. I think it's up to 2, so I am going to heavily edit it. Everything that I've done in between to like this sort of little management, getting free people, getting a bit more cash, placing down another building or two, then once again getting a few more people. So I'm going to edit that further so that it doesn't become like this grind of constantly sitting down and looking at every little step that I do. I'll look at that. How beautiful this game is. You don't find games like this too often nowadays, unfortunately, with this sort of good ideas, but I love it. I think the people, the developers have done an absolutely wonderful job so far. The game is still in early access. I'm hoping that they keep at it and they are focused and they get a bit of extra cash now with the sales from the early access so that they can balance out all of the difficulties and that they can make their dreams come true of having these multiple mountains which collaborate between each other and you go back and forth. That's what I heard, that this is what you'll be doing in the long run. Basically, going back and forth between mountains to trade and establish trade routes and then expand as well, which should be very interesting to see it in practice. With this in mind, hope you have enjoyed this episode and this run of Talent Top. If you did, do consider leaving a like. If you want to see more, of course, leave a like. Let me know. It's always helpful to decide on what I want to do next when I hear your voices or read your voices in writing. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. And I wish you all to have a wonderful day.